All right, so today we're really going deep on Matterport and Zune 3D.
Okay.
And it all starts with picturing this, okay? Your business. It's open 24/7,
Okay.
no matter where your clients are in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, so how does Zune 3D take these crazy, realistic 3D tours that Matterport creates and make them like this ultimate sales machine?
Well, you see, what Matterport does is they use these special 3D cameras to create like digital twins
Uh-huh.
of physical spaces.
Yeah.
So imagine like, you're walking through a museum virtually.
Yeah.
That's what Matterport does.
It's so cool. So you're saying Zuant 3D takes that and they supercharge it?
Exactly.
Even for businesses that are just starting out with 3D.
Yeah, so they seem to get that a lot of businesses might invest in Matterport, right?
Right.
But then they don't know how to use it to its full potential.
Now what?
Exactly. So they act as that bridge. They take those virtual tours, right?
Okay.
And then they build on it. They
Right.
add in these interactive elements. Like imagine live chat,
Oh.
3D models that you can actually manipulate. Like you can turn a car engine around,
Yeah.
see all the parts, even embed things like brochures.
Whoa. Hold on. Back up.
Yeah.
They can embed like sales materials
Yes.
directly into that 3D space.
Yeah.
That changes everything. No wonder they're saying it shortens the selling time.
Right.
You don't need to send emails back and forth for every little detail.
It's brilliant. Right. It's not just like a static 3D model.
Right.
It's an experience. It's dynamic. It's interactive. It's designed to hook potential customers.
Keep them engaged.
Yeah, and guide them towards making that purchase.
Okay, so I'm sold on the how, but what about the how much? They threw around 10x more visitors on their website? Like, is that legit marketing hype?
So always good to be a little skeptical of those big claims.
Right.
But think about it. With Matterport space, anyone can access it.
Sure.
Anytime, anywhere. You're not limited to just people who can physically walk through the door.
Right.
That alone could really increase your reach, potentially leading to more visitors.
Yeah, it's like having your store open all the time instead of just when you can be there.
Exactly.
And they've got testimonials to back this up, right?
Yeah, they do. Now,
Because anyone can say 10x, but where's the proof?
exactly. And that's where the testimonials are interesting.
Right.
Now, obviously, we can't take them as like scientific evidence,
Sure.
but it does give some anecdotal support.
Uh-huh.
And they've got testimonials from some big names,
Okay.
which, adds a bit of credibility. One company even said that they were using their Matterport space, like way after a trade show had ended.
Oh, wow.
So they were still getting value from it.
It's like they extended the life of their trade show booth.
Exactly.
Smart. And speaking of different ways to use this, they talk about how valuable it is for different industries,
Right.
like real estate especially, I would think.
Oh, absolutely.
With those virtual tours.
Huge for real estate.
Yeah.
Instead of having to schedule viewings,
Right.
people can just tour homes from their couch.
At midnight if they want to.
Exactly. It saves everyone so much time.
Yeah.
And it also means you can reach buyers who might be in a different city
Oh.
or even a different country.
That's huge.
It really opens things up.
No more geographical limitations.
Exactly.
Wow. So we're talking about global reach for businesses.
Yeah.
And I bet this opens doors for other industries too. They mentioned manufacturing. What does that look like in action? So we've got virtual tours, selling houses while we sleep.
Yeah.
What about for showcasing something more complex, like a big piece of machinery?
Right.
You can't exactly fly every client out to a manufacturing plant to like kick the tires.
That's a really good point. And it highlights another one of Zuant 3D's strengths.
Okay.
They can integrate 3D CAD models. So you're not just seeing the outside of a machine, right? You can see inside how it all works, all the individual parts.
It's like giving X-ray vision to clients.
Exactly.
Wow. That's pretty cool. But I'm imagining myself in one of these virtual spaces. And I start to have questions like, wouldn't it be nice to have someone there to actually answer them?
Yeah, like a tour guide in a museum or something.
Exactly.
Well, Zuant 3D thought of that too. They have something called a live receptionist feature.
Okay.
It's essentially a real-time chat option
Wait, really?
built right into the Matterport space.
Yeah.
So imagine this.
Yeah.
A potential client's checking out your virtual showroom, right?
Okay.
And they have a question about something specific.
Yeah.
Boom. They can chat with someone right then and there.
So it's like having a salesperson on standby 24/7,
Exactly.
but without having to actually pay them to be there all the time.
Exactly. And as cool as it is to have people just looking around,
Right.
ultimately you want them to actually become leads.
That's the goal.
And Zuant 3D actually emphasizes their lead tracking tool. It's called Radar.
A radar.
Okay. which makes me think that they're not just focused on things like visitor count.
Just vanity metrics, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They're focused on identifying,
The good leads.
yeah, the high potential leads.
Oh, okay. So it's more than just throwing a digital party
Right.
and hoping people sign up for your email list on the way out.
It's about making the most of those interactions,
Yeah.
guiding people toward, like, booking a demo,
Right.
requesting a quote, making that purchase.
And remember that phrase they use, a permanent 204/7 reception all around the world.
Yeah.
Like, they really are eliminating those geographical limitations.
It's really a whole new world for businesses.
It really is. Yeah, it really feels like the sky's the limit. But I'm also thinking, for some business owners, adopting new technology can be, a little scary.
Yeah.
They might be hesitant, wondering if it's worth the investment.
And Zuant 3D actually addresses that directly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have this line on their website. What could the numbers be in your business?
Okay.
And then they hit you with the 10x more visitors, 10x faster conversions. It's bold,
It's very bold.
but they've got examples to back it up.
Right. It's not just like, oh, trust us.
Yeah.
They're pointing to those real-world results.
Yeah, like that company that said they basically extended the life of their trade show booth
Right.
because people kept coming back to their Zuant 3D space.
It's like this ongoing marketing asset.
Exactly.
And it's not just for small businesses either, right?
Right. They had that testimonial from that company that was launching their Gigafactory.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
And they said they couldn't have handled all the traffic any other way.
That's a testament right there. No matter how big you get,
Exactly.
Zuant 3D can scale with you.
It can.
And for industries like, say, automotive, where showcasing your products globally is key,
Huge.
that global reach is everything. I remember one of the testimonials mentioned global customers wanting to check out their cars 24/7. And
Yeah.
Zuant 3D makes that possible.
Exactly.
No more flying everyone out for every little thing.
Saves so much time and money.
So much. It's really amazing when you think about it. This technology just blows those traditional barriers out of the water.
Yeah, it does.
Time zones, locations, it's all irrelevant.
You're always on.
Exactly. So I think it's safe to say that Zuant 3D is offering more than just a shiny new tech toy, right?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
a totally different way for businesses to operate.
It's the future.
They're using those incredible Matterport 3D spaces
Yeah.
and turning them into these dynamic, interactive, surprisingly personal experiences.
I completely agree. It's a really interesting example of how technology can bridge that gap between the physical world
Yeah.
and the digital for money.
And create all these new opportunities. It really makes you wonder, where do we go from here?
That's the big question, isn't it?
As these virtual experiences become more and more common, how is that going to change the way we connect, the way we do business, even the way we experience the world around us?
A lot to think about.
It's definitely something to ponder. Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us as we explored this fascinating world of Matterport and Zuant 3D.